Hello and welcome back to this edition of Daily Actives brought to you by Bootleg Macro. I am Dustin. We are covering Tesla once again. If you've watched my previous videos, you will know that Tesla is very often covered because they were almost always one of the top five most active stocks in the entire market, as well as covered on Yahoo Finance. So if we go ahead and look at the actual data of what we see here, ignoring that, the video library of videos that I have not released, we're looking here at Tesla. Now, if we're looking at here over the past 9 months, we can see we've relatively had a bunch of volatility. But if we're going to be honest, we haven't really gone anywhere. We start this 9 month period around $200. What is this, like 225, 230? Yeah, like 222 is the close there. And where are we today? Close at 257 or 250.74. I mean, that is a respectable return if you're considering that to be like a 1 month or maybe a 2 month period. But if actually, that's completely ridiculous because like if you're really thinking that that's a 10% move that would happen in a 2 month period, that's a good year. But if you think about what we've seen in Tesla, and what we're accustomed to, going from 225 there to 500 in the middle of the year at the very end of 2024, you can kind of be honest with yourself that the volatility you're expecting in Tesla is to be expected, but you prefer when it's up and to the right in Tesla. When you're having those ripper moves, when things are happening, like right after the election of Donald Trump in 2024, or whenever Elon back in 2016 or 2017, when people actually believed that he was going to deliver robo taxis or self-driving cars, you'd get some rippers and people would have life-changing money. But unfortunately, what we've seen ever since, essentially, if we're going to be honest here, in the middle of February, looks like actually January 21st, 2021, 2025. So the day after the inauguration, essentially, we saw nothing but a downward trend inside of Tesla. Now, what we've seen today, and in the video that I did not release, actually was a move where it was up 5.37%. I mean, to be fair, that's an incredible move in Tesla in one day. And over the past 2 days, the previous day was up 4.6%. Today was up 5. I mean, that's a real compounded return that you're getting if you were somebody who bought at 22.27 or 20 or $227. But most people didn't. So if we're going to be honest about where we are, we came right up to essentially the top of where the trade level was. We are actually hitting 255 today. I can't look at intraday data here, but when we're looking on Yahoo Finance, it's very clear that you were hitting like 255. You broke out above it to begin the day and then completely crashed. You broke out above it, you had some chop. You can see that you were coming back down to like the 250 level. You really just couldn't hold above 255, and then ultimately you closed at 251.60. At least after hours at the moment. I don't know what it'll actually close at, but 250.74 is what it officially closed at, but after hours obviously is happening. If we're gonna look at what we'd expect to happen next, I would say I'd continue to be shorting when I'd see an opportunity, only because the top of the range is coming down. Yes, we have flipped bullish, but this move that we're experiencing is not really on that much volume. And I mean that in the sense because it's Tesla. I mean, you've had days just back on April 9th, it was 219 million. I mean, 149 million is not, it's not nothing to sneeze at, in the sense of saying that it's not enough volume to be a respectable amount. But when you're thinking about something that's Tesla, which is the most active in the market, when you're down on a rolling 6 month, 3 month, 1 month, 15 day, and 5 day, I am not going to believe necessarily that these 2 day returns are going to be something indicative of what the future is going to hold for me. So, I mean, that's my opinion. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Are you long? Are you short? Do you like it? Do you love it? Is